This is something when Father was in, Father Tom Gallagher was in our home a couple of years ago. I says, you know, there's one thing I'd like to make a little poem about. It was Father Spills had wanted me to build a building, and I said, what are you talking about? He said, well, you work for a mason. I said, yeah. And he says, well, we'd like you to lay the building. I says, I don't know how to lay the building. I says, can you lay one block? I said, well, yeah, one at a time. He said, that's all I want you to do. That's all I want you to do. And that was his whole attitude towards everybody that comes. So anyway, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Don't want to bore you guys. 'Twas in the spring of '56 when Father Spills was in a fix. 'Twas then that I, then young and lean, appeared upon this wondrous scene. I have been told, said Father Jake, that you would come and help us make a wall so tall and then so long, but most of all so very strong. But Father, I stuttered. Nonsense, he muttered, then asked, can you lay one block? As good as any, said I, and not to boast, but better than most. Then you're the one for this here task. That's all I ask of you, one block. That's all you need to do, one block, said he with a twinkle in his eye, one block at a time. Now, such a wall and one so tall, I really knew I could never construe, but one block, just one block at a time, that I knew, I really knew I could do, and so I did.
And so did others, many others. They came from far, near. They came from far. They came right here to the place we are here. We are. They are by the sea. They came by land. They came to lend a helping hand. One by one they found their way into endless day of the midnight sun. Just how many I could not tally, but one by one they filled this place called Copper Valley. As they came the young, so came the old, and each one came with a heart of gold.
That one by one a helping hand was given, and one by one a nail driven. One by one a bucket filled, another spilled. A hand to a hoe, another a spade, and one by one a block was laid. And one by one each wall was made. Soon enough there were walls, then rooms and halls, ceilings and floors, windows and doors, but most of all and best of all was the sound that was found to resound between and beneath every rafter, a sound made to be heard forever after, the sound of children's laughter.
But that was then, so long ago, and this is now. This is how another wall has come to grow. 'Twas one by one, as once before, that other blocks were laid, one block at a time as that of yore. And one by one this wall was made. It seems that blocks appear the same, yet each one bears a different name. There is Tony. With him Rita. Here is Steve. And here is Aldor. I see so many more. There is Vicky, Dick, and Willie too. There is Leonard and Buzzy Drew. Soon there'll be me and even you.
So stands this wall so long and so strong, so stands this wall so tall and so wide. And as it stands with pride. It stands for those who lived and who died. And as heaven knows, it still grows, one block at a time. To this very day, there are those who say in the longest and darkest of nights, way below the prancing and dancing of the northern lights, that if you put your ear near to the wall, you will soon hear an angel call. Listen again, and then, they claim, you'll hear your very own name, sung from heaven's rafters, mixed with the joy of children's laughter.
Thank you, Gil. I take that back. Thank you, Pa.